Hello again, everybody, and welcome. Today is the 17th day of February, 2026, and here I go again. So I am basically stuck in the car right now. It wasn't raining earlier, but I had to edit today. So I wasn't able to get out and do that because we have something to do this evening. In fact, I'm sitting here in the car waiting right now because my daughter went to go do her flight training. She's inside the place here at the airport, and they're doing ground school today. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really seen any planes take off. It's pretty windy out there, definitely raining, and we're going to a little talk tonight by Kevin LaRosa. He is a pilot. He's works in Hollywood, cinematography, that kind of thing. And he was involved in a show that my daughter watched kind of right when she first started her pilot training. It's called Top Gun's The Next Generation. So I don't even think she knows about that. I think she's going to be pretty excited. But while I'm sitting here doing nothing, being stuck in here by the rain because I don't want to get out and get wet. I have my sport coat in the back and for the event this evening. And I didn't know if we were going to have time to go home or what. So I just figured, well, I'll go out there. I'll walk around, make my video. Probably not going to walk around. Although it doesn't seem to be raining right now. So I might get out there and do something. My brother's running around. He was out walking because he lives out here in one of the hangars, and he was out walking and it started raining, so he went back into his place. And I don't know, I'll check the weather and maybe pop out. But one thing I was thinking about when I was editing, I was looking for a piece that I needed to drop into my video that I edited for my other channel today. And funny enough, I'm looking and I go, you know what? This video, this short, which I will drop in here and show you, it's pretty much exactly 3 minutes because I don't know. I don't really play the shorts game on YouTube. And I know they say keep it short, like a minute, but they do allow you to do 3 minutes. So I think for the most part, my strategy has been to pack as much as I possibly can in that 3 minutes. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Some of them get lots of views. Some of them don't. The views typically die off after a short period of time, and the revenue on them is not good. But I heard it's good for discovery for your channel, right? Bringing in new viewers. This video that I did was actually a little bit of a departure for me. And it was one of the things that felt most like doing something for this channel. Okay. Which is really interesting because it was about the time that I started thinking about doing this channel. And it was one of those things that kind of got me, I don't know, it just kind of got my juices flowing to do more stuff, to get outside of the whole, tropical gardening thing, since I got a faster computer and I'd be able to like pump more stuff out, without sitting there waiting for my computer to just completely churn at 100% usage of the the CPU, like the whole time. My old computer, I don't know, it was never fast from the beginning, so I didn't go with Dell this time because they put a lot of stuff on the computers, and I'm not saying that's what does it, but the last two computers I had before this one I got were Dell, and they both ended up with the same issue, just completely sitting there operating at 100%. So whatever I'm trying to do has to try to slip in there. Took care of that problem, got a new computer, and the editing is a lot faster. So this, what I'm getting at here is the coincidence is that this was filmed and uploaded the day that we found out Adam LeWoo passed away, December 22nd. So I hadn't found out by then. I don't know what, I know I found out like as I was editing it. I knew that. I knew by that time. that Adam had passed away. But when I got the idea for it, when I left my wife and my younger daughter at the mall in Visalia, and my older daughter, I think she had to go be at work that day, so she was a little bit south of us working. I think she had to go to Starbucks or something like that and work. I just kind of, I don't know, I didn't want to hang out at the mall anyway. And I kind of got this itch, like, I'm going to go to this restaurant and I'm not going to do a whole thing on their garden, but I'm going to do like a, like a little expose on their garden in koi pond. It's really small, but it's got depth to it. And I think you'll like watching the video. Like I said, I'm going to pop it in here. But I was filming this just as the news of Adam's passing was coming out, and I was already thinking, like, I want to do something more with YouTube. My other channel was taking off. At that time, I was like about less than 20 days from being monetized. I was getting very close on the subscribers. Watch hours were already there. What else do you need? I mean, so many uploads. I was already there on uploads. So I was just waiting to hit that 1,000 mark, but I knew it was coming. And so I thought, I gotta expand, So this was actually the first video that I kind of expanded a little bit outside of the tropical garden. I did try to throw in some things that they had in there, like, focus on a few plants and stuff like that, to kind of relate it back to the tropical garden so that it was at least relevant for my channel. I don't want to like trick people into watching something that's not relevant for the channel. And so I did this video right here before I had a Mai Tai. I actually went in and had a Mai Tai after I shot this. So take a look at this. It's a short. It's going to show up on your TV like this, or on your screen, like this. But take a look at it. And a lot of people have enjoyed it on the YouTube, and also I did this one on TikTok. My kids told me to put stuff up on TikTok for, to get more exposure, whatever. And they love to push local stuff. I don't know if you've looked through TikTok at all. I'm not good at it at all. I see messages come up. I don't know if they're messages, notifications of some kind. Like, oh, it was something my daughter posted this or something, and I go looking for it. I'm terrible with, I am not good at TikTok. Maybe one day I will get good at TikTok and then I can, do something with it. But anyway, take a look at this video right here and you'll see, maybe you'll get a little bit of an idea of what was going on in my head, how I wanted to expand this. And, and then also you can relate this to, this was filmed on the day that we all found out that Adam had passed away. Apparently the night before, but you know how it went down. All right, take a look right here. Hey, we just came down from Sequoia today, and we stopped off in Visalia, and I've been to this place, this Tokyo Garden restaurant before, and I wanted to show you the little garden they have in here. It just kind of shows you what we can grow, how far north here in California. This is in Visalia in the Central Valley, and it was 72 degrees here today in December. What is it? December 21st, December 22nd, something like that. And even kind of getting towards the evening here, it's still 68 degrees. So let's go behind this gate and let me show you what kind of garden and koi pond they have back here. It's actually kind of cool. It's very tropical. It's like you're stepping into a Japanese garden here. Although, I don't know, I think some of the things are a little bit more tropical in here. There's even some Kamadoya palm on the back wall there. Look at that. And some canna here, although not in bloom at the moment. I mean, look at how lush this is. And the way they've done the rocks here are beautiful too. They've stacked up some real rocks, it looks like. Maybe some faux rocks, but these actually all look like real rocks to me. And I see a philodendron over there in the background. Beautiful koi. Nice ferns growing here on the rocks along the waterfall. Plenty of Cycas revoluta in here. They have a number of like taro plants bordering their beautiful koi pond. The size of this leaf. It's pretty cool. It's just like a little paradise back here. It's so cool. And it goes deep. They've got their fair share of sword fern growing here as well. And as with all tropical style gardens, you got to have the water features, right? So it looks like this pond here is fed by this waterfall, but the waterfall going out the back there goes to this pond over here, which does seem to be separated. They've got some very nicely trimmed up queen palms right outside the gate. Hope you enjoyed this visit to the Tokyo Garden restaurant here in Visalia, California. So I would call that kind of my transitional video from being just kind of pure tropical gardening, tropical gardens, tropical plants, that kind of a thing. And you could tell, I mean, I wasn't around any not necessarily tropical gardens. There were some plants in there that you will find in tropical gardens. I put the background music, you know, I related it very much to something that would work on my channel. And that kind of gave me the, I don't know, that kind of gave me the okay, the go ahead to like, okay, yeah, let's go do this. So I left my wife and my younger daughter at the mall. I said, hey, I'll be back in a little bit. The place was close. I think it was only about 5 minutes away. And I knew it wasn't going to take me forever to film it. And the guy who does the bartending there, he actually knows the difference between a Mai Tai, like some places serve you, and a traditional Mai Tai. Because the first time we had eaten there, when I ordered the Mai Tai, the waitress went away, and then he came walking back, came walking up from the bar, asking me, hey, I know you ordered a Mai Tai, and it's an Asian restaurant, and just like you saw, or did you see? You may not have seen. Remember one of the drinks I said that I've had since the end of December was at Bill Lee's Bamboo Chopsticks? Yes, you probably saw it because I did a video on it in Bakersfield. So a lot of places don't do traditional Mai Tais. In fact, probably most do not. So I kind of thought that was cool. And I'm like, I'm right here. I can film the video. I can go have a Mai Tai and kind of, you know, spread my wings and branch out as far as the types of videos that I can do. And that's kind of, I would say, the official day that I started this channel, like the concept of this channel, the daily vlog thing, like the get out and just don't have to worry about sticking to a specific topic. So that just hit me when I was looking through footage today and I was trying to find like an ending piece that I needed to cut in to my other video. And I'm like, you know what? I think that I remember after I filmed that and had my Mai Tai, got back to the car and started, you know, just scrolling through stuff or whatever, because my daughter and my wife weren't done at the mall yet, and I did not want to go back to that mall. That place is crazy. Actually a busy mall in Visalia, which is weird because like malls around here just aren't really busy. Especially like enclosed ones, indoor ones, like, you know, those kind of, whatever you call those outlet malls and things like that. The anti-malls, which I love. I love the Lab and the Camp. I don't go to the Camp as much because they don't have the Nook Coffee over there. But Visalia has a bumping mall. I mean, maybe it has to do with the weather there, right? Like it gets like super, super hot and people go there to, you know, get in some AC or whatever. So I just sat out in the car in the parking lot of the Tokyo Gardens restaurant in Visalia, and I was looking, and that's when I had seen that Adam had passed. So I didn't make the connection at the time necessarily, but I looking back, I'm like, wow. So what Adam was the master at, the daily vlog, I was like having the kind of the, that feeling that I wanted to do something like that. And that's where it started. That's what kind of like, that was my first like branching out and getting into this style. Although sometimes I don't go anywhere. Oh, this rain. I mean, I am somewhere, but I may as well be at home. I'm stuck in the car. And yesterday wasn't the best either. Although I did get out and see that damage from either the microburst or tornado activity that happened in Ventura yesterday with that tree coming down. Okay, my app said the rain had passed, and I had to sneak by that little window right there so my daughter didn't see me. She still gets really embarrassed when we're out here. I don't know. She thinks we're spying on her. And they are getting set up in the museum here. This is where they're supposed to have the event. I don't know. I'm just walking back here just to get out of the car. And my brother's over in one of those hangars right there. So this is going to be cool. I can kind of see in there. There's like a plane. You can see like it's got like folded wings. That'll be interesting. But yeah, that video was the first, my first kind of exploration into doing some kind of video for YouTube that was a little bit outside of the tropical gardening genre. So that did happen. Now that I look back, that was on the day that we found out that Adam the Woo had passed. Him being the master of the daily vlog. After having my Mai Tai and filming the video, that I started seeing the stuff on like Instagram and all of that stuff about Adam passing away. And I don't know, it was just a coincidence. It was a coincidence that I was starting to want to spread my wings on YouTube, and that was the day that I was doing it. So I don't know, what'd you think of the video? Like I said, a lot of people liked it on TikTok. People liked it on my channel. More on TikTok though. It is starting to rain out here. My app said it wasn't going to, and there's like no action out here at the airport. I haven't heard any of these planes running their engines like we normally hear when we're out here. Let me go see what my brother's doing. I'll see the hole where the furniture was that I bought for $200. All right, my brother got a call. I hung out in the hangar for a little bit, and my brother got a call to go to work. So I'm just gonna go kick it in the car and wait for this thing to go down.
They're gonna like what I post. They're not gonna be happy, but I'm not happy with the stuff they post. But
he's gonna start posting no matter what.
I'm just gonna fight fire with fire, I guess.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
All right.
Late.
Hope you enjoyed this episode. I thank you for spending your time with me. Sorry there wasn't much to show today, but the rain kind of kept me in once again. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, take care.